Okay, you don't have to dare me. Who are you?
Who am I? Why do you want to know? Did they send you? Did they tell you to ask?
Who's they?
Oh, did they tell you to pretend to be an innocent stranger with a head full of fluff and nothing?
What?
I'm trickier than I look. I survive still, and the trees, they leave me be. I've won.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Yucky Ham Sandwich channel. I'm Yucky. So now that we have a new king in Ozamar, we can now go to Brecilian Forest to find the Danish elves. With that said, let's game. Now that we're back in camp, I just want to make sure everyone is good. I want to catch up with everybody. So first, stand.
The Blight. How will you end it?
The Blight? Well, we have to fight the archdemon, don't we?
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
What have you heard?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
What do you think you could do better? Yeah, let's hear what you have to say.
Yes.
Yes, that's it?
Come to talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm fine. Just, I got a hornet in my eye is all. Did you want to talk about something?
Well, I would like to know more about you.
What about?
Are you sure you're fine with what happened with Bronca?
Oh, sure. I'm fine with it. I mean, she was a real firebrand between the sheets, but a bit soft in the skull, you know what I mean? Explains why she left, anyway.
Yeah, why would she leave a prize bull like yourself?
Woman was a few columns short of a haul, you know? I mean, she leaves me and flits about with that water-dart Hespith. What's she got that I don't? Just the thought of the two of them together, kissing and licking and intertwined on the floor of the deep roads. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the tent for a moment. Excuse me.
Aww.
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind?
Do you miss anything about Ole?
I miss Valroyo. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Valroyo was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Valroyo, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. It was magnificent.
I bet. I really, really love her accent. I don't know what it is, but her accent is just so lovely to hear. It sounds wonderful.
Oh, it would take me a day or two to talk about the many splendors of Orlais, her golden fields, her lush meadows. Of course, there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like
Right.
anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
Well, yeah, of course. It must be a big change moving the Lotharing.
I left behind much, leaving Orlais. But there is more to life than dresses and furs. It is
Right.
sad that many have lost sight of this. Orlais is very fashionable, almost ridiculously so. But the shoes! Living with these ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
What's so special about those shoes?
Well, they're shoes. They're pretty.
Ah,
Some
she
of
liked
them anyway.
pretty things.
When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring.
Well, that sounds very lovely.
I had my eye on a pair my shoemaker was working on. It was covered in pale blue silk with amber beads on the toe. The shoes made in Orlais were exquisite. Not at all like these clunky fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them.
So, if I ever found a pair of shoes, I will make sure to give it to her. Yeah, well, at least they keep the cold out.
They're sturdy shoes, but sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet. Oh, I could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
Well, she's cute.
So, tell me, How did you become a Grey Warden?
Duncan took me in from the alien age and saved me from prison.
Ah, I see. Do you mind if I ask what you did?
Well, I killed Arl's son for hunting my friends and family.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should not have brought it up.
It's okay.
Must be an unhappy memory.
We all have unhappy memories. Don't apologize. People need to know what we go through. And how else do you get to know a person? Especially, we are going on a quest. We have to have each other's back. We're probably gonna die for each other.
It sickens and saddens me to hear what men in power inflict on those who they ought to serve and protect.
Right.
I've heard stories that some Templars who hunt Maleficarum do not end the hunt with a clean death, that they subject the victim to countless abuses and indignities before they finish it. But this is just a rumor. Regardless of what happened in your past, I am glad you found a place with the Wardens, as I'm sure you are too.
I just hope that I can show the strength Duncan saw in me.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
Perhaps. Who knows? Things will be okay though. We must have hope. There's so many crazy things that is happening around us. I will not get into it. You can look at the news and TikTok and social media. You can find out the struggles that people are going through right now. Video games and editing YouTube videos kind of distract me from all of this. So yeah.
Here I am. Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Do you actually enjoy being an assassin?
And why not? There are many things to enjoy about being a crow in Antiva. You are respected, you are feared. The authorities go out of their way to overlook your trespasses. Even the rewards are nothing to turn your nose up at. As for the killing part, well, some people simply need assassinating. Or do you disagree?
Yeah. Actually, you never killed an innocent?
Now there's an interesting word, innocent. How many men do you know who can claim to be truly innocent? But if you're talking generalities, such as children and relatives and bystanders and such, never on purpose. But it happens.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but death comes to us all. If not me, then some wasting disease, or a fall down the stairs, or at the hands of a darkspawn. It's all relative in the end.
I suppose it's true.
Death happens, as we like to say. And when I get paid for it, death happens more often. As far as enjoying the act of killing itself, why not? There is a certain artistry to the deed. The pleasure of sinking your blade into their flesh and knowing that their life is in your hands.
I don't know about that part, but I take no pleasure in killing.
It is not pleasure, per se. Nothing sexual. It is more a sense of satisfaction. A feeling of power. Does that make sense?
Who said anything
There
about
are many
sexual?
things I did not enjoy about being a crow, of course. Having no choice, being treated as an expendable commodity, the rules. Oh, so many rules. But simply being an assassin, I like it just fine. I will continue to do it if I can, even if I am not a crow. Honestly, could you picture me doing something else?
But I don't know. Well, good for you. He said he wants to be a businessman, right? Why not? You can do whatever you like.
Whereas I am content merely doing what I happen to be good at. It's a talent that not many come by, honestly. I don't see why I need not pursue it. Of course, all these thoughts are moot. Chances are still good that you and I will perish, eaten by darkspawn or slain by the crows at some point. Very gruesomely, I imagine. But it is pleasant enough to chat about. Come, let's move on while our boots still have some wear in them.
I mean, he's not wrong. Alistair?
Yes? Of course.
What changed about you after the joining?
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
You've been a Grey Warden longer than I have.
You know, I asked Duncan this too. And all I got was, you'll see.
Oh, he wouldn't tell
Well,
you?
it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret. It's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
I have never felt anything like that.
Really? Because I was watching you wolf down food the other day, and I thought, ooh, it's a good thing she gets a lot of exercise.
What can I say? I'm a growing girl.
I'll say. I didn't mean it like that. No, don't hit me. I bruise easily. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
Well, I had some strange dreams, yeah?
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose.
I suppose.
Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
What are you talking about?
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age.
Oh!
You've got 30 years to live, give or take. The taint, it's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
I see. Why Orzammar?
You'll always find Darkspawn down where the dwarves are.
Right, yeah.
The oldest Grey Wardens head to the deep roads for one last glorious battle. Not that there's a shortage of Darkspawn during a blight, but that's the tradition. The dwarves respect us for it. And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. And there you have it.
Well, I never wonder that. I understand.
You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted.
In a way, yes.
I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
He will be remembered, Alistair, as will the others. Right.
What do you wish of me, if you must?
Did you grow up in the Kokari wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
Okay. I'm just curious. What's wrong with that?
Any number of cats could inform you of the answer to that question, but have it your way. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time, I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
But you kept going back to the wilds?
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Very daring, that sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Oh, that was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. Oh. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
I don't know. Touching like a handshake?
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion.
I don't know.
There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
I can understand. Societies and rules. Well, I'm glad it worked out this way at least.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat in the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. What have you there? A mirror?
Yes.
You could not know it, but I possessed something very similar long ago. I stole such a mirror from a village, and Flemeth was enraged at my carelessness. She destroyed it.
Oh.
Much to my dismay. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return.
No,
Certainly.
you don't have to say anything. It's just a gift. Don't be ridiculous. Yeah, it's a gift. It's for you.
You say that as if I should be accustomed to such a thing.
Yes.
I have never received a gift. Not one which did not come at a price. I suppose I should say thank you for the gift. 'Tis most thoughtful. Truly. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Yes.
Hold, outsider. You may be of my kind, but you are not Dalish. Why are you here?
Ah, the Dalish elves. I've business with your leader, actually.
And what business is that?
Well, I am a Grey Warden.
That is not a lie that many would attempt. I will bring you to the Keeper then, and he can decide if your business is worthwhile.
Oh, I appreciate it.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
Oh.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Masirinus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Mina Venan.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
Maybe I can upgrade Morgan's staff to be a little bit better. Maybe I can also found her correct outfit for her class. My name is Arwen. A pleasure to meet you.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Right.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation.
Well,
Please,
explain.
Follow me.
Explain. Oh, dang.
The clan came to the Brecilian Forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest.
Right.
But we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us.
Oh, werewolves.
They ambushed us. And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with
Dang.
all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Well, don't be sorry. It's not your fault. So these Danish elves will become a werewolf if they don't kill them, right? I think that's That's my interpretation. Why are these beasts attacking you though?
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf.
Okay.
The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before.
So these elf change into werewolf, right? Maybe that intelligence are transformed into the werewolves? Okay, I sound crazy now. Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I mean, I'm here, I can help you out. So now I can understand why there are intelligence inside the werewolf, because they're transformed from Danish elves, right? I'm good at non-trivial tasks, yes. I can help you out, dude.
Within the Brecilian Forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us.
Right.
I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
Well, let me do it. That's what I'm here for. I can earn your trust. I will find Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brecilian Forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
All right. Well, I need some equipment.
Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn.
Great.
I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you.
Well,
the kind
thank
that
you.
the hunters use.
Do I need to ask him for some questions?
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here.
Okay.
My apprentice Lanaya or Sarel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
How do I find Witherfang? Do you have any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
Ah, I see. Tell me more about this curse the hunters suffer from.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
Okay, so if the werewolf bites me, then I'll become infected, right?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
Okay, so don't get bitten. How do you know if you have been infected by the curse?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
Yes. How did the curse even start?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sarel about it if you wish.
Okay. So did all the werewolves everywhere stem from Witherfang then?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
Ah, I see.
Go on then.
I shall go.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
So what I'm gonna do is I will go around camp, see if there is any side quests. If not, I'll gear up my companions and buy better equipments for them, and then I will head into the forest.
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
Ooh, I like her outfit. Oh, can I ask what is inside?
What is the point? It is none of your business, so please, leave it be.
Okay, damn. Elf nurse.
I'm sorry, but I must attend to our ailing fallen.
Okay, well, I shall not bother you. This codex is about the Vallaslin. The Vallaslin is an intricate tattoo that are worn by the adult Danish elf. They are a symbol of the Danish people heritage and their commitments to their culture and tradition. The Vallaslin are applied during a sacred ritual that is overseen by a clan keeper. The ritual is a time for the young elf to meditate on the gods and the ways of their people and prepare for the responsibility of an adulthood. Vallaslin are applied with a needle dipped in the blood of the elf receiving them. The process is said to be very painful, but is also a rite of passage that is seen as a sign of strength and maturity. The Vallaslin are unique to each elf, and they are often represent the god and the goddesses that the elf respects. They can also represent the elf's clan or family or their personal beliefs and ideas. The Vallaslins are a source of pride for the Danish elf. They are a reminder of their heritage and their commitment to their culture. They are also a symbol of the Danish people's resilience and their determination to survive.
I greet you, stranger. It is good to see another elf, even if you are not one of the wandering clans. I trust my people have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
They're fine. You guys are having trouble. Actually, everyone seems to be quite accommodating.
We welcome our brethren, even if they have forgotten the old ways. That is our charge, after all, to keep the old lore alive until we can bring it back for all. I understand
see.
you will search for the wolves in the Brecilian Forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
Forbidden you?
We are banned from entering the forest now. I have more cause than most, but I will not disobey my keeper.
Right, why do you want to enter the forest?
I suppose there's no harm in telling a fellow elf, but surely you have greater concerns than any problem of mine, no?
No, go on, please.
Well, perhaps you could help me with it. I would certainly appreciate anything you could do. My wife Danyla and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush.
Oh.
She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do.
Right.
And though he says that Danyla is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Danyla is alive, or what happened to her.
Right.
Then I could be at peace.
Yes, so you can be at peace. I'll seek out for her in the forest. No trouble.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
I don't need anything. You can keep it. So this codex is about the Sylaise, the Hearthkeeper. Sylaise is one of the most important goddesses in the Danish culture. She is seen as the sister of Andros the Huntress, and she is associated with fire, home, and healing. Sylaise is said to have given the Danish fire, and she taught them how to use its warmth for cooking and protection. She's also credited with teaching them how to heal with herb and magic, and how to ease the passage of infants into the world. The Danes respect Sylaise as a kind and gentle goddess. They sing to her when they kindle the fires and when they put them out. Sylaise is a reminder to the Danish that home is more than just a physical place. It is also a sense of belonging and community. Alright, vendors.
Is it strange to live amongst the Shemlin? To know nothing about your people?
This codex is about the Long Walk. The Long Walk is a story of hope and determination. The Long Walk was a journey of great hardship and endurance undertaken by the Danish elf after they left the Defender. The elf had been enslaved by the Defender Imperium for centuries, and they were finally free. They set out to find a new homeland, a place where they could live as they choose. The journey was long and difficult. The elves had to walk for many months with little food or water. They were attacked by bandits and wild animals. Many of them died along the way, but the elves persevered. They knew they had to reach their homeland, Hallamshar. It was their only hope for a better future. Finally, after many months of long walk, they finally reached their new home. They were greeted by a beautiful valley with luscious forests and crystal clear rivers. The elves were overjoyed that they finally found a home.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly, the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
He's young. He will learn. I would like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Yes.
What do you wish?
I was told you could supply me with some equipment.
Yes, the Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. There is a large chest by the Araville, where I put everything we could spare. Feel free to sort through it and take whatever you need.
Thank you so much. I should go.
Gareth Shiro, may the Creators visit fortune upon you.
And to you too. Barrel. Ooh, chest. All right.
Anathara, Grey Warden.
Algernon is one of the most important gods in elven mythology. He is the god of vengeance and he is often depicted as a stern, unforgiving figure. However, his story is also one of love, loss, and rage. Algernon was born from the union of the sun and the land. The sun was curious about the land and he bowed his head close to her body. In the place where they touched, Algernon was born. The sun and the land loved Algernon greatly. The land brought forth great birds and beasts of the sky and forest, and all the manners of wonderful green things. Algernon loved his mother's gift and praised them highly and walked amongst them often. The sun, however, was not so happy. He looked down upon the fruitful land, saw the joy that Algernon took in her work, and grew jealous. Out of spite, the sun burned all the creatures the earth had created. The land cracked and split from bitterness and pain. The cries salt tears for the loss of all she had worked. The pool of tears cried for the land become the ocean, and the crack in her body the first rivers and stream. Algernon was furious at what his father has done. He vowed vengeance, and he lifted himself into the sky and wrestled with the sun. Determined to defeat him, they fought for eternity, and eventually the sun grew weak. While Algernon's rage was unabated, eventually Algernon threw the sun down from the sky and buried him into the deep abyss created by the land's sorrow. With the sun gone, the world was covered in shadow. With all that remained in the sky were the reminder of Algernon's battle with his father, drop of the sun's lifeblood which twinkled and shimmered in the darkness. Algernon is a complex and tragic figure. He is a god of vengeance, but he is also a victim of his own rage. He is a reminder that even the most powerful being can be consumed by their own emotions. Let's go down here.
Allow me. I could do that for you. What's next?
All right, let's talk to her.
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon,
what a
stranger.
beautiful creature.
I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your
Hala.
approach.
What is a Hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call landships. They are our companions and our guides.
They're so pretty. The humans keep similar herds, but of course...
I have seen your horses. The relationship is different, as is the purpose. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
That's interesting. So why have you separate this one from the others?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack.
Oh no.
I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but...
Right.
If she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others.
I'm very sorry. That must be a hard decision.
I wish I could calm her enough to speak with her. We have lost so many of our hunters. I would hate to lose one of our Hala as well.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
I don't know if I do. I can try to calm it.
No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me.
Darn. I can examine? Not like I know anything about it.
And? What do you think?
Persuade lied? I truly cannot tell.
I am glad you attempted it regardless.
I could kill her quickly if you wish.
No. That would not be right. When the time comes, then I will do it myself. It is my duty, as both master herder and as her friend. She shall take her last breath, knowing she was always safest in my care.
Aww. Right. I don't know how to help her since I don't really have survival skills on any of my companions. I'll come back to it. Ooh, a chest.
Hello. It's done.
Elf child. Let's talk to him.
We few wanderers greet you, friend. We do not see many of our city brethren here in the woods. Would you help us break our fast?
Sure.
Come then and sit. Join us by the fire. I am Sarel, the clan's tale-teller. I understand you are venturing into the haunted forest to save our hunters. I suspect your efforts may be in vain. An entire group of our hunters went into the forest to do as you intend, and they have not returned.
Well, yes. If I'm lucky, maybe I can find them.
An outsider to the rescue, but of course. What were we doing trying to solve our own problems?
I'm just trying to help your people.
Nothing will help us now. Least of all the meddling of an outsider.
You are being most unkind, Sarel. Would you refuse our hunters' help simply because of the hand that offered it?
You shame me, Lethalan. I have allowed my bitterness to cloud my better judgment. Forgive me, Grey Warden. It is most difficult to forget the lessons the Shemlin have taught us. Perhaps I can yet make amends. Stay while I spin a tale for our children. And then I will tell you of the forest if you desire.
Well, you're stressed out, so I understand. Yes, I would like that.
Come and join us then, all of you. Now, what say we tell the story of the fall of the Dales? Which of you children knows that best?
I think I do.
Yes? Then come, child. Oh, don't be frightened of the outsiders. Now, where do you suppose such a tale should begin?
When we were slaves?
Yes. Long ago, our people were slaves to an empire the Shemlin had built on the darkest magic. They took away our history and our language and left us nothing. And then that empire fell. We were freed.
Because Andraste came with her army, and Shartan joined her.
Yes. Andraste, the Shemlin prophet, came out of the south and challenged the Tevinter Imperium. Our ancestor, Shartan, fought at her side. And when the rebellion came to an end, we were given a new homeland in the west. The Dales. We began to rebuild the culture and history we had lost in our years of slavery. We worshipped the creators and made the Dales our home. Perhaps you know what happened next, stranger. Do you know what happened to the Dales?
You were invaded by the humans?
Indeed. They resented that we would not worship their maker, and they resented our ways because they were so different from their own. The Shemlin nations grew cold towards the Dales. They called us blasphemers and tyrants, and declared war upon us. A great crusade.
I'm not sure every human felt that way, I'm sure.
And which is worse? The actions of those who believed they were right, or the inaction of those who knew they were wrong? Oh, I am certain we played a part in our downfall. We believed that the Shemlin would not revoke their prophet's gift so lightly. We were wrong. They took our lands, forcing us to abandon our gods and live as beggars in Shemlin cities. But there were those of us who refused to abandon our ways. They emblazoned the symbols of the creators upon their flesh and vowed to keep their ancient lore alive.
That's us. That's the Dalish.
Indeed, child. We chose to wander, homeless, rather than be ruled by the Shemlin. And all our clans wander alone until the day we have a homeland once more.
and we bring the old ways back to our people, because they have forgotten it all.
For we are the Dalish, the keepers of the lost law.
The walkers of the lonely path.
We are the Elvenan, and never again shall we submit. And that is the tale of the Dales, stranger. Thank you for allowing us to tell it to you.
Well, thank you. I enjoyed it very much.
Perhaps one day you will tell us a tale of your people. A day when you are not guest and stranger, but savior. Now, as I said I would, I can tell you what I know of the Brecilian Forest. Do you wish to hear it?
Sure.
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brecilian Forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland.
Oh.
The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
And?
So much death in one place tore the veil into the beyond. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, a place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves.
So there are many spirits in the forest then?
The forest is said to be haunted. Spirits possess the trees, the wolves, even the bodies of the dead. They yearn for true life, you see.
Okay, so this Witherfang still exists today?
So Zathrian insists. He says that Witherfang does not age as the werewolves do. Witherfang is as much spirit as it is beast, and thus it is immortal. Perhaps it cannot even be slain. At the very least, it is old and powerful, much as Zathrian himself.
How many werewolves are there?
No one knows. When the Shemlin lived in these parts, the curse would spread anew to a few of them with each passing year. They would run off into the forest, never to be seen again. Eventually, all the Shemlin left. One assumes the werewolves survive by passing their curse to their offspring. They have had no new blood. Until now, that is.
And I'm sure that the hunters that went to the forest became werewolves.
It is said that one or two have turned already, though the Keeper denies it. As for the rest, they will either die or turn, unless they are killed out of mercy. I would rather die than become a ravening, soulless beast. Wouldn't you?
I guess. There were battles in the forest?
Who can say what value the Imperium placed on this land? And how many elves died here, in slavery? Even the barbarians, who came to overthrow the Imperium, fought and died on this soil.
Well, that's all I need to know.
One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones.
Oh no, is it gonna be like the
Too many have
Fade?
become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy.
This codex is about the Dales, a tale of hope and destruction. Dales were once a thriving elven kingdom. The elves built a beautiful city called Sarel, and they lived in peace and prosperity for many years. However, the Dale was not to last. The elves became increasingly isolationist, and they began to worship the ancient gods in secret. This alarmed the humans who lived in the surrounding lands, and rumor began to spread that the elves were sacrificing humans to their god. The rumors eventually reached the ears of the Chantry, and they decided to take action. The assault march of the Dales were launched, and the elves were driven out of their homeland. Sarel was destroyed, and the elves were scattered to the winds.
Well, it's gonna be like the Fade or the Ozamar and the deep roads. It's gonna be so confusing. Alright, how do I get out of here?
I trust there are no hard feelings about my questioning of you when you arrived.
No.
We Dalish must protect ourselves from trouble at all times.
Of course, I understand.
Had we known a Grey Warden was coming, we might have arranged a different reception. But I wish you good fortune with your task. Dareth Shiral.
Thank you. I guess it's not this way, it's the other way. Because we need to go deeper to the woods. Oh, who are you?
Hello?
Hi? There's no need to be afraid of me.
I'm sorry. I'm not used to dealing with outsiders. Though we do get people like you from time to time. Elves from the city, I mean. I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Why can't you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Okay, well, try me. I might surprise you.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long.
Right.
To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack.
Right.
But the real problem is Gaina.
What about it? Oh, he wants to woo a girl. Okay. Girl problem, I see.
She's my heart's desire.
Ah.
I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless.
Bond with me.
I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
Okay, there must be some way to solve your problem. I actually know how to solve the problem. I have to go in the forest, clear it out so he can get in there.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Okay, have you tried wooing the girl?
Wooing? I don't understand.
Like romance her, show her your love?
I've serenaded her, and we've talked many times under the moon. But that doesn't matter if I'm still an apprentice. Not to her.
Have you tried... Wait. Let me think of something else then.
Such as?
Why not? No, then I'll get him killed. No. What if I get the pelt for you?
No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself.
Yeah.
It is my rite of passage
I just
to
need
become
to clear
a
the
full
forest
hunter.
for him. Perhaps I could talk to her for you?
I suppose you could, but what good would that do?
Right?
The situation hasn't changed.
Well, okay, let me... Fine, have it your way. Let me, clear the forest first, and then I'll come back to talk to him. Would make much more sense then, I think. Let's venture forth to the forest now.
Let's try not to get too lost. It's easy to get turned around in a place like this.
I know, right? I will try my best not to get lost. No promises, though! Oh, whoops. Wrong person. Was about to shield bash those wolves.
I never liked this part.
Let's get started. Right.
Begin the onslaught.
And then let's do that. There we go. There goes the werewolf. I doubt they carry anything, do they? Wolf pelt, I guess. That's something. Can I go up here? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be lost. Okay, nope, not this way. Let's go back down. Hey. Oh, there's more of them. Hi there. Do they speak?
The Watchwolves
Oh, they do speak.
have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. Another of the Dalish come to put us in our place. Come to make us pay for our attack.
You speak. I thought werewolves were savage beasts.
We are beasts, but we are no longer simple and mindless. Let that thought chill your spine. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
Well, I would prefer to talk to you. I mean, no harm.
Was it not Zafrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk.
Ah, okay, so you talk to Saffron as if you know him.
We have never met, he and I. He would not survive the experience. I swear it.
Okay, why exactly do you hate him so much?
You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us, and even less of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
Well, I don't want to fight you, but either can I retreat?
I do not wish to fight you, but our enemy has sent you to us, and now you force our hand.
Interesting.
Come, brothers and sisters! Swift Runner calls you to battle! Drive this invader from our midst!
Careful, these creatures look a mite upset.
Now defend yourself!
Yes, you die!
Enough! The forest has eyes of its own, and it shall deal with you. You have been warned.
I'll be back. I will be back. Alright. I don't know how I feel about them. They seems like they don't want to fight, like they have a reason.
Let's get started.
They did warn us to go back, so I don't know. I want to hit them in the back. Okay, let's hit them in the back. They die faster. Okay. Let's grab stuff right here. Oh, I didn't grab that. Oh, what? I thought I did. Alright. Let me keep going this way. Corpse. Magistry belt. Hey!
Who comes?
You're badly wounded. What happened to you?
We were sent to find Witherfang. Bring his heart. Attacked.
Wait, what? Kill him while he's unconscious? What the heck? Well, take the hunter back to the Danish camp. What in the world?
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live.
I'm glad we were able to help him.
Right?
Thank the Maker we returned to the Dalish in time. He must have watched over this man.
Or perhaps his own gods were watching out for him.
And perhaps they just know the Maker by another name.
Believe what you wish. It seems to me that they should be
gosh.
thanking the Grey Warden more than some absent god. But who am I to judge?
Ma Syranas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
Well, back to the forest. So, I know I was here. Let me see if I will find anything else. Andraste's Grace! I know exactly who gave it to. I got a gift for you, Liliana.
Oh, how dear of you.
Of course. No problem. Because I remember her saying that it reminds her of her mother. Not a corpse. Awesome. Let's keep going the way I came from earlier. It seems like the two paths all connect. Ooh, sapphire. I know the dwarves needs diamonds and sapphire. Okay, we got that dude. What's over here? I might have to go back there. But let's go across the bridge.
Destroy the fiends.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get started.
Right. Oh jeez. Let me kill that guy from the back.
This should be easy enough.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
There you go.
You're getting sloppy.
Let's get started.
Here we go.
All right.
This should be easy enough.
Can I grab his stuff?
As you wish.
Oh, they're still attacking.
The battle is finished.
Grab this. I wish you can grab stuff without waiting. Silver necklace. Awesome. How about right here? Oh. What the heck? What the, oh. You see a tombstone before you, it gives you an uneasy feeling. Alright, maybe it's a quest for later. That is a lot of gift. Oxbone, I know I can give it to the dog. Painted sky ball. Who would I give that to? Anybody wants a ball? What the heck? Is that a tree? A grand oak. Okay, I guess we have to go talk to it maybe? Or do something with it. Let's go down. Where is place where I can go down? So much blood. This way. Oh, let's take that. Oh, okay. Oh! What the heck? It's Groot! Ah. We shouldn't kill trees. Are you gonna move? No, 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 no. Leave me alone. I'll get you from the back. Oh, darn it. She trapped me. Trap me. Let's go, let's go. There you go. Can we talk? Oh my god, 2 of them all. 3 of them! Holy crap. Okay, let's grab one back.
Let's get started.
Grab from the back again too. 29, that's a lot. Okay, cool. Let's grab this. You speak?
What manner of beast be thee that comes?
Oh, they remind me of the Lord of the Rings trees.
Tree.
I forgot what they're called. Can't you see me? I am an elf.
Ah, yes. I remember
They're
thee.
cool.
Long ago, the elves roamed free, their numbers few and passing fast, until one eve we saw their last. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
It rhymes?
Yeah, that's what I
It's a
thought.
rhyming tree.
It's a rhyming tree.
I can only imagine what manner of spirit is involved here.
And unless thou thinkst it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
Okay, what is the boon you mentioned?
I have but one desire.
Okay.
To solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
An acorn? What's so special about that?
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out. Yet I shall die if left without.
Oh, okay, well, very well, I can help you, I guess.
Go to the east to find this man.
A man.
I shall await. Do what thou can.
Cool. So we need to find a man. I can keep going here, I think. Oh, this camp appears remarkably intact. The tent and the bedrolls are covered with leaves, but dry and whole. Continue.
How odd. A camp with no campers, complete with fire and warm blankets. Rather
Maybe it's a trap.
inviting, would you not say?
More suspicious than inviting. Yet no hint of danger, though it strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps search the camp will give you more clues to its nature. Okay. Tent. You looked inside in the tent and surprised by how dry and cozy it feels. It is clean but empty. What a pleasant place to rest your head.
The elven hunters didn't set this up.
Hmm.
How strange. And yet it all just seems so...
Convenient?
friendly.
Friendly. Okay.
I want to do nothing but remain.
I would have said convenient, but... I want to know what's going on. We're not leaving. It takes all your strength to step back from the tent. A wave of weariness washes through you, despite your effort to resist it. Yeah. Fire pit. You examine the remain of the fire pit. It has been untended for several hours at most. The embers draws you in, almost hypnotizing you.
Do not look in the fire.
It's magic.
It draws my strength. Perhaps we should sit down. Rest.
Stay alert, this could be some kind of trap. Ah! You're so strong. Wait, hold on. Oh, damn it.
I shall do it.
Okay, you need to heal. Okay. Now burn it.
So be it.
Maybe freeze it now. And then electrocute. And then wait. Fire. Alright. Don't die. Alright.
I see.
Freeze him. Okay, and then electrocute him. Alright. He's dead. Are those people? What is happening? There's a bunch of stuff. Ooh, there's gifts. Huh. With the shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that has here is ancient, and the remnants of the shade victims all laid as if sleeping still.
A hungry spirit luring those who pass to their rest and their doom. One might wonder how it learned this trick. No matter. It shall prey on no one else.
Yep, we took care of it. Right, now I guess we're to go back to find this man. Where do I go? Can we? No, I guess we can keep going down here. I haven't been anywhere here. There's a werewolf there. Right. Let's go! Let's get started. Right. I'm stuck. Here we go. And then one more. This should be easy enough. They die so much faster hitting them from the back. Are they? Yeah, I had to wait for a second for them to generate things. Southeast Forest. Okay. Oh, we're going deeper into the woods now. Okay.
Enemies approaching.
Oh, those tree things. Yeah. There. He turned his back on me, so I can hit him in the back. Oh my gosh, so many roads. Where do I go? Oh, it seems like I won't be able to go here. What is this? Wait. What does that mean?
Wait. We are back at the beginning of the path. The forest, it seems, does not wish us to reach wherever the path leads. How protective.
A puzzle, I guess. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll go this way for now. Until we figure out what's going on. Oh.
Let's get started.
This should be easy.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
They might have a bit of a chance. No, I'm stuck.
Right. Is that all you got? As you wish.
There we go. That one's dead. Grab his stuff. Okay. Oh, what's wrong with this wolf? Dana? Oh, isn't that the guy, the elf that I was talking to at camp and that lost his wife?
Please. Help. Listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
Oh, what happened to you?
I am cursed.
Yes.
Turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to.
Careful. These werewolves might have laid a trap for us or something. You never know.
You are an elf, but not one of the Dalish. I was until my change. Have you seen my clan?
Yes, I have seen your clan, and also, why would he set a trap? We just killed a bunch of them. Yes, your keeper is one of them that sent me here.
The keeper sent you? Then you seek Witherfang.
Yes, I do. Have you seen him?
I have, but it is not what you think. But there is no time to explain.
Okay, it's not what I think.
Must listen. My name is Danyla. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message.
Oh, the poor woman. She's in such pain.
Okay, so it's the same woman. Okay.
Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead, and with the gods, I beg you.
Yes, I spoke to him, and he is very worried about you.
I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Do not let him suffer thinking of me. The pain. The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly.
Very well, I'll end your pain. Well, actually, is there some way to heal you?
Magic will not work against the curse. You must end it.
I can't take her back to the camp because if she bites anybody, then the whole camp is gonna be infected. Very well, I'll end your pain. I'm sorry.
Gods. That's you.
Well, that's sad. I did not want to do that. Well, I guess I have to tell her husband the bad news. Ooh, that put some tear in my eyes. Wait, nope, not yet. I haven't cried yet, actually, in this game. This made me tear up, but I didn't shed a tear yet. I did have tears in my eyes. Didn't come out of my eyes though. I was close. Oh wait, what? Bears? Ow. Jesus. There you go. Dang, you're strong. Takes forever. Actually, guys, I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just kind of like, winging it.
Was there a city here?
Darkspawn. Destroy the
city?
Was it built in the forest or did the forest come?
Oh, shoot, what is that? Ow! Lost it! What is the dark spawn doing in here? Ow! Why didn't I move?
Right. Let's get started.
On your guard! I just stood there.
Right.
There. It's dead now. Oh! That is so awesome. Yay! I love it when games add stuff like this. Epic kill. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. What's this? This air seems unnaturally cold around this ancient tomb. Ruins of Waring are caved into the surface. Disturbed ward. Wait, Legend of the Juggernaut?
This should be easy enough.
Time for some fun.
Okay, let me hit him from the back.
Right.
Hit him from the back again. Aw, he turned. Okay, he's dead. Thank you, Alistair. Appreciate it. Something is glowing. Oh. Okay, cool. Seems like he isn't glowing just yet. Collar. Liliana.
Warden. I await your command.
Ooh,
What now?
boots. He has nothing? Oh man, my inventory is full again. Great, I took the stuff. Can I go in here? I cannot venture in. Dead corpse. Okay. What's this? What is this? Another fireplace? Ooh, a chest.
I finished.
Wait, what the heck? Hello?
Oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
Wait, are you the thief who took the Grand Oak's acorn? Is that the guy?
I did and mayhap I didn't. Have you come to claim it back? Oh, what fun. But we are getting ahead of ourselves already. Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
I just really want the Grand Oak's acorn.
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be cautious. This is no ordinary madman. He has magic. I can sense it. Powerful magic.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not?
Okay, so I have to ask him a question. Then would you like me to ask me a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
Okay. How do I enter the center of the forest?
It's where the wolfmen have their lair, but the trees will block the path. There's a way to fool the trees, of course. Trees are thick, wooden things, after all, easily fooled if you know how.
And how do you fool them?
Oh my, now that's quite a question. I think that answer deserves something a little extra first, don't you? I stole something from an oak tree some time ago, and it won't stop pestering me for it back. Would you be so good as to turn it into firewood or something equally dead?
Are you talking about the rhyming oak?
You know of it? Good, that makes this much easier. Yes, that's the one.
Well, I'm not gonna kill some oak tree because you asked me to.
It's up to you. Yes, indeedy. Your choice. Time to move on now.
Do you want me to ask another question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
Do you have the Grand Oak acorn? We know he does.
Suddenly it all becomes clear. You hear that talking tree there? It all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly tree should have locked it up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. No leaves or branches or anything. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Okay, do you want me to ask another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh, yes. What is your name?
Okay, you may call me Arwen.
So you claim. They sent you, didn't they?
Who?
But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Okay, you don't have to dare me. Who are you?
Who am I? Why do you want to know? Did they send you? Did they tell you to ask?
Who's they?
Did they tell you to pretend to be an innocent stranger with a head full of fluff and nothing?
What?
I'm trickier than I look. I survive still, and the trees, they leave me be. I've won. They will never find me. Never.
Well, I found you.
So you did. But I'm watching you. If they sent you, I'll know. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Okay, do you want me to ask another... Does this ever end?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Where were you born?
What? I was born in the town of Danyla.
So you say. Fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long.
What?
But I will see through it yet. Mark my words. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
But it's the truth. So why live in this dump?
Yes, I live here, and it's not as bad as you think. Where else to go, eh? I must stay away from them. They're out there and looking. They will take your secrets, oh yes, all of them, and leave you empty. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Does he mean the dark spawned? Do you want me to ask you another question?
May I? Oh yes, I think I might. Let's see. Do you have a knowledge of the arcane arts?
The arcane's art? Sure.
I knew that. Or did I? I forget now. But if you are a mage, that means that they sent you. Or does it? Drat. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away.
Who's
I dare
they?
you.
Do you have anything to trade?
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn.
Okay.
A helmet I found.
Okay.
Or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
I will trade the acorn.
Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn?
How about some gold?
Coin?
Yeah.
What possible use could I have with coin? Do you see a money changer about?
No, I can't give away the scarf. How about the silver ring I found in the ruins?
Eh? I once had a ring like that. This one's shiny still. Yes, I'll take it. Give me that. There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda,
Say goodbye, and so I can give the acorn to the tree? I should go.
Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you? Fine. Goodbye.
Who's them? What the heck? It appears someone has dug a hole beneath the stump, leading to a tiny, filthy cave of sorts. Obviously, the hermit sleeps in there. There appears to be a small, chubby hole within the body of the trunk itself. It is filled with mud, twig, and other debris.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out.
For now, let's leave it alone. Okay, I got what I needed. Now I have to go back to find the oak tree.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me?
Is this the acorn you seek?
My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed.
Yes, you have.
As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end.
Yay!
May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
Well, thank you. I think this is where we need to go, because after speaking with the oak tree, we should be able to cross this no problem, hopefully. Yeah.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.
Well, I just wanted to know why you attacked me last time.
You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen.
Why do you call the Dalish treacherous? You attack them.
And they deserve no less. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
Right.
Watch for
I feel like there's more to this.
Let's get started. A little frantic. I can see why.
The white wolf. Do we follow it? Oh, one of those tombstones again. A demon statue as a gift. Who would I give that to? A familiar warding runes carved in the tombstone. Yeah, disturb it. Let me... Ow! I was gonna hit him in the back. Okay, let me shield bash him in the back. Shield bash!
Let's get started. Enough! Time to die!
There we go.
Hello.
Hello. Oh no.
What's next?
My
Just like you wanted.
inventory is full. I might have to go back to the camp, sell stuff, and then come back. I feel like wherever I'm going, it's gonna be like a lot of stuff that I need to carry. Yes. Let me venture just a little bit into the forest, and then I'll see where this leads.
We are invaded! Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart. Fall back to the ruins. Protect the lady!
Protect the lady? What lady?
Tread lightly in the heart of the forest, for past wrongs are remembered and mourned.